How to protect your energy. Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Grab a drink of your choice. I have water today because we need to hydrate ourselves, okay? Okay, so I've talked about this before. I've talked many times about how to protect your energy, and I think I did it very well. I think I explained very well how to protect our energy and how to realize that somebody else's energy doesn't have to be ours. And I explained that that's the main point why we tend to feel so bad and we tend to fail when trying to protect our energies because we have an interaction with a stranger and for some reason that stranger is not kind, and then we believe that we don't deserve to be kind to ourselves. We believe maybe the stranger was right. We give a stranger more power over our own emotions than ourselves. We just think, well, maybe he's right or she's right. Maybe the reason they treated me like that is because I deserved to be treated in such a manner, and why would they give me such a vibe? And maybe I've done something wrong, and you really just believe it. You believe that how they treated you is how you deserve to be treated, which is never the case. And you might just take that energy with yourself because it's already very hard. It's already very hard being kind to ourselves. So when someone does the contrary, it's very hard. It's very hard to tell yourself they're not right, just forget it, it's nothing to do with you, they're probably just having a bad day. It's hard to do that when it's actually hard already to be nice to ourselves in the first place. And I get it. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because the other day I had experience, guys. And it was experience that really made me struggle. Made me struggle to live to what I talk about, what I speak, what I defend. It was experience that I'd never experienced before. And it really just challenged me. And I'm going to share with you the experience, okay? And I'm going to share how I should see it, because you probably have been in similar situations. I've always spoken about protecting your energy when you interact with someone, but I've always given examples of brief interactions. Really brief interactions, such as when you shop in some clothes, or someone attends you to help you with a size. If you think about it, those are very brief interactions. You don't really have time for someone to treat you horribly, badly. I mean, you do, but at the end of the day, just, they haven't been really kind. They seem really serious or rude. But there's no massive time for them to give you a bad feeling, right? And already like that, we tend to take that energy. Let alone if it's a longer interaction, which is what happened to me the other day. I went to get my nails done, which, by the way, I think they look really pretty and elegant. Even though at the time I was like, I don't like them. Yeah, I think they look good. But yeah, so I went to do my nails. I always go to the same salon, which, by the way, I love and it's gorgeous. But in this salon, like most of them, they have more than one person working. Okay, it's not only one person working. It's like 5 or 6 different girls that do nails. So always that I've gone, and I also have to say I've had a lovely experience. They're so kind. They're amazing. They're truly, truly lovely. And I'm glad because it's expensive. But the other day when I went, I got the rudest nail technician I've ever had in my life. No, I think you know. I know you think you know, but you don't. I've been to nail technicians for many years in many countries, and this is just neglecting behavior. She came to me. I was sitting down. They told me to take a seat whilst whoever arrived. So I was sitting down, and then, she came to my face, but she didn't talk to me or smiled. She actually, guys, had a pissed off face. Okay, pissed off, like you can't be serious, but she was like, I swear, because you can't be serious, and that's fine, but she was pissed off. So she came to my face, looking at me, but she didn't talk. So I stood up. It's like, for the nails? Because I don't know. I mean, I just guessed it was her. She didn't speak a word, and then she just walked away And I followed her. And then she said something that I didn't understand because it was in English. And then I said, sorry, in English? English? And she said, what do you want? And I am telling you, she wasn't only serious, she was like really rude face. I mean, I was so confused. I'm like, I had the appointment. I came to the appointment like 10 minutes earlier. I don't get why I'm getting this attitude. Because it's how she said, because you'll be like, oh, what do you want? No, it was like, what do you want? It's literally, I swear in my mind, I was like, okay, I'll just go. I promise. Sorry for bothering you. Wasn't my intention. Forgive me. That's what I wanted to do. Like I was going to be, sorry, darling, I don't want to, because I just felt so bad. And like, I can't handle with these situations. Look, I'm already rude to myself. I'm already criticizing myself, my body, my face every day at all times. And I even struggle to go to the street to do things, but we will talk about that another day. Because I have a really big problem with that, guys. So for me getting that, just like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm actually right for not wanting to go to public places, never. Because look at people. But it became worse because obviously this interaction lasted for like an hour and a half. She didn't look at me 1 second. Like she did my nails for like an hour and a half and she did not look at me. How is that even possible? I really want to know. How can you do someone's nails for an hour and a half and look at their face? She didn't look at me. She didn't look at me. Should I cry? Like she didn't look at me, no. I know it's crazy. And the thing is, I looked at her sometimes, but she didn't. And then I just stopped looking at her, and she didn't even talk to me. You know when you have to put your nails in the light, right? Okay, well, normally they will be like, okay, can you put your nail now in the light? Because I need guidance, right? I'm not sure. She didn't even talk to me. She was like, literally like, super rude, as if she hated me, pointing there. And she was like holding my hands like I swear I was about to speak up at some point. She didn't ask me if I wanted, like all the girls when they do your nails anywhere that I've been, they ask you, do you want your nails shorter? So do you want them shorter? Do you want a different shape? She did not ask me any of those things. She didn't ask me anything. She didn't ask me if I wanted them shorter, if I wanted them in another shape. She didn't ask. And me, because I'm telling you guys, I'm not nice to myself. I should have, like, the mature person and, like, the adult person I should start to be acting like. I should have said, even if she's rude, it's her problem. It's not my energy, it's hers. I should have said, oh, so, I would like them a bit shorter. And I would like them a bit thinner, because it's what I liked. But I shut up. She was so rude that I was, like, in a way, I was scared. So I'm ashamed, but I was scared of speaking up. I was scared of telling her that I wanted them thinner and short. I was scared. So I shut up because I just felt like I was doing something bad. And that's so immature of me because then I had to pay the nails, obviously. And it's not cheap, but I couldn't do it. She just made me feel guilty. I don't know why. And you think, oh my gosh, if she's actually making me feel guilty, like how wrong is she in the head? You know what I mean? Because me, when I'm having a bad day, I actually want to be nice because the fact that I'm nice to you and then I see that energy being reciprocated, and because I'm nice to you whilst I'm doing your nails, you're nice and you're happy and you're smiling, that makes me feel better about any issue that I have in my life that you may not know of, but I do. And the fact that you're kind to me makes me feel better about my day, no matter how bad it is. But going with her energy that was so miserable and so rude, at the end of the day, she's just making herself feel worse, if to be fair with you. The fact that she was so extremely rude, I don't think that can benefit anyone. I know she might be thinking, I'm going to be rude to her and screw her, this is a stupid person. But like at the end, I know that doesn't do well. That doesn't do well in you. So I'm sure she just felt more pissed off afterwards. And I should have been like, the only time that I looked at her again is when she finished. I said, thank you. And I smiled. And then for the first time, she smiled briefly, I think because I was leaving. But, you know, and now I'm laughing, but honest, that really, really made me feel so uncomfortable. I think I never had such a weird experience in which I felt so uncomfortable. Honestly, how freaking weird. I don't know what you would have done, guys, in that situation where you have said something, where you have been like, are you okay? Or probably you wouldn't have said that because, I mean, she's just doing your nails at the end of the day. But maybe you would have said, oh, I want them shorter, I want them thinner. You probably would have said that because it's something you do like once a month and it's very expensive, at least where I go. So it's like, I'm sure you will have said something. Sometimes I do speak up, but sometimes I really struggle to say, oh, I don't like, can you do it thin? Because when she wasn't just serious. I've had many girls that are just serious, but they do your job. She was rude. Like, I'm telling you, she didn't look at me a second. She was like, She didn't guide me. She didn't ask me if I liked it or if I wanted the short. She didn't ask anything. How can you be doing nails and not be saying anything? She didn't put the liquids that they put at the beginning. You know the liquids that they put at the beginning to make sure your nails healthy. She didn't even do that. I should have told her, honestly. But it's like I felt guilty that she seemed so miserable that I thought anything that I say is gonna make her more miserable. That's how kind I am, guys. And I actually can't be like this, honestly. And yeah, at the end, I don't know if you know, but when you do your nails, at the end they put oil in your cuticles in here. So they put like a little oil to make it softer or whatever, because I don't know, they put an oil. Every single girl that has done my nails in any country that I've lived in and been, they do drops, okay? They do drops, drop. And hear me out, this is very important because she also didn't do this and I was like, okay. So all of them, they put the drops in here. And then when they put the drop, they just do that, okay? In your hand. Literally, it takes 3 seconds. So they will put and it will be, that's it. But like because they put the oil here and it's a bump of oil, they just move it around here again a little bit, It's not like it's literally 2 seconds or 1 second counting. 1, that's it. 2. All of the girls that I've been to, which is maybe like 15 different ones, they all do that. And it's not even as a nice thing, it's because you spread a little bit the oil, just in here, and this is the norm. All of them do that, okay? So she put the oils, and I felt so dumb because I didn't move my hand for 3 or 4 seconds, but because I was waiting for her to spread it a bit, because all of them do that. But no, she put the drops, and then when I realized that she wasn't gonna do it, I just brought my hand to me. But it was like that was the last, do you say eyes on the cake, that I realized, okay, yeah, she is rude, girl. She is really rude. Because I've never experienced that. Someone that put the oil and doesn't spread it properly. All of them do that. Like, she's the only person I've ever experienced that didn't do that. And it just felt so awkward. And I'm like, in terms of protecting your energy, how does that make you feel? Because I don't feel like she was protecting her energy, actually. I think she was just having a bad day, even though I think that's a personality. But, like, I think she only made herself feel worse. I mean, girl, at least don't treat me like you hate me. And I know it's not personal, but because it's such a close interaction, it does feel slightly personal. And I feel like I failed myself because I should have been more like asking for what I want and then be like, oh, she rude, screw her, I am paying, so I don't care. I should have spoken up, and I think in terms of protecting your energy, and I want to read your comments, I should have at least just said what I really wanted. Since she had all the lack of shame to not even ask what the client wanted, that actually is really cheeky and it's really rude. Yeah, apart from the fact that she seemed really pissed off with the world. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't think these nails are going to last very long. Well, because everything that she did it so fast, and she did it like without being careful, that I know they're going to be ruined in a few days. I think I should have handled that differently, but I guess if I went to have her again next time that I go, at least I'll say the things that I want. I'll say, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? And if she wants to be miserable, that's a problem. It's not mine. But it's just, it shocks you. Literally, I just felt shocked that someone could be so rude. So rude. Like, she looked as if we had had an argument. Like, I don't understand. It was actually really crazy. I promise you. I can't even explain it to you guys. But yeah, I'm just wondering, how would you have managed that situation? I know her energy is hers and I didn't bring it. But obviously, during that hour we shared together, it got to me a little bit because I would have enjoyed the experience so much more if I had been with someone friendly or just normal. And I wish that I had the power to have finished that appointment and think, I love the appointment, I enjoyed it so much. But because she was angry, like she was so angry that I couldn't enjoy it. And I think if I actually controlled and protected my energy 100% well, I would have loved that appointment so much, even, and just the same as if the girl had been nice. Gosh, I think I would have enjoyed the appointment as if the girl was lovely, and that's like I should have enjoyed it the same way. But then I think that's also not realistic because I mean we're humans, right? So I don't know, but yeah, let me know, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best in the world, and I'll see you very soon.